is the sky at sunset in the Mojave of California. As we are on our way from we are leaving Las Vegas and heading off to, I don't know, midway between Las Vegas and Portland. This is essentially what we've seen for the last, I don't know, 80 miles. Just basically desert.
Just in the middle of the desert.
Some bright sunshine, but we've never seen a sky like this before. So apologies if you have, but we haven't. So hopefully this will come out. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Day 12, after we finished our time at the Big Bang Theory slot machine,
we triumphantly departed Las Vegas, Nevada.
Mm-hmm. Andrew actually wanted to stay a little bit longer, and I was like, we really need to get to California. Because again, we had a different route planned. Thanks to another winter storm, we had to reroute yet again and go west to California up through Fresno.
Fresno is the armpit of California.
So we've been told. But we stopped because of hotel prices. We got all our apps and found a little town called Visalia. I encourage everyone to look up Visalia, California on urbandictionary.com.
Parental advisory, there is some language. I thought that Visalia was pretty when we stopped at the hotel. It was
dark.
When you walked out of the car, you got this scent of what I imagine was some sort of like vineyardy kind of very floral, herbal kind of like sage or like a aromatic bush of some kind, some desert plant. And Joy said it was burning leaves.
I thought it smelled like burning leaves, but I think that's a pleasant smell. It smells like Arkansas in the fall, burning leaves in the background.
We just bagged leaves. We didn't burn them. I don't know that it was legal to burn them.
I'm not sure it was legal to burn them.
Oh, well, there you go, hillbillies.
First of all, I was craving IHOP. And so we went to the IHOP at 9 p.m. and
it was closed.
You guessed it! Closed. So we found a Denny's.
It's an IHOP. They're supposed to be open
9 o'clock.
At all hours.
So we went to Denny's, and while we were at Denny's, we looked up.
I actually will Google things literally, like Google what does Visalia, California smell like, in the hopes that it pops up with little known fact about Visalia. It smells of sage and maquia plants or something to that effect. But I did it, and it actually came up that it smells like hot garbage and teen pregnancy, according to the Urban Dictionary, because not only is Visalia, California one of the most polluted cities in the nation, and perhaps 5th overall, it is also #1 in the nation in teen pregnancy.
Also, side note, it is quite conservative and Republican. So I'm guessing these poor girls don't have access to Planned Parenthood.
Affordable birth care. It's probably abstinence-only education, and they don't care about the environment. That's why the air pollution is so horrible.
Clearly.
So it's clearly, I mean, it's a red pocket of California.
So we woke up, and before we knew we were going to have a long day of driving, and when we went outside, there was a very thick haze of pollution.
I thought it was like some sort of like fog, like, you know, you would get in like San Francisco or, you know, Bay of some kind, like barometrically, you know, the fog would roll in, but it was just like a thick, smoggy haze.
Yeah.
Hello, friends. We are traveling the length of California today. Well, not the length, but we've left Visalia, California, with its pungent odors and smog and agriculture, and we're now traveling up the Interstate 5 in an effort to drive the entirety of California and reach the Oregon border before yet another winter storm bars our path. Ashland, Oregon or bust here today. Joy is driving. Our intrepid driver is doing her best. Loving it. We just had some food. It was delicious. We went to that In-N-Out burger, you know, that you have on the West Coast. Delicious. It's right here now, like right there, on its way to my stomach, but it's right there now. They were just so excited. Excitement at having it, maybe, was what did it. Not much to see. Smoggy.
We found out that the pass, because again, reroute to avoid winter storms. The reroute we had chosen includes a pass called the Siskiyou Pass between California and Oregon. And it often has wintry weather. It's very high up in the mountains.
It's very steep. Very
windy, very steep. But we had intentionally picked that way because there weren't any winter storms, except one cropped up. So we decided to book it from Visalia, which is a little south of Fresno, to make it over
the mountain pass.
So we had a very long driving day. Luckily, we got to Yreka, California, which is on the California side of the pass before you go up and over. And all the roads looked fine. And so we decided to go ahead and try it. It took us 15-20 minutes to get over
amazing.
It. No problem. I mean, it was windy. It was definitely windy.
Pitch dark, but no snow and no ice, which was the main thing.
Yeah.
And it was the first day in, I think, a month where you didn't have to put chains on your tires to make the trip.
Yeah. So we were super lucky. We made it over with no problem. And that was our time in California, which we didn't feel so bad about because we will be back in California in June for the wedding of 2017. I can't call it the wedding of the century because, or even the decade, or even the past year, because I think that was ours, because our wedding was pretty amazing.
And if you're being honest with yourselves right now, you all know it to be true.
Mm-hmm. But our friends Louisa and Ever are getting married in Temecula in June, and we have a whole week, extended weekend planned to come out and really enjoy sunny California. So we don't feel so bad about our California stop being just a drive-through pollution.
Yeah.
Sorry these have been a little spread out. We haven't been in hotels with the best internet. When we were in that like lower southwest section, well, even the Pacific Northwest. Thank you so much for watching. We're having a really good time, and we hope you're enjoying our reset road trip with us.
Woo. Thank you.
And if we haven't seen you yet on our trip, we've seen several of you. We will see you soon.
Look out your window right now, because we might be there.
Give us some sangria. That was for the gentleman next door who we'll see in a few weeks, and I expect some sangria.
And perhaps a crossover episode.
Oh my God, we should totally do a crossover episode. From Fresno to Sacramento is just lots of pollution in the air.
Which can't be good for the babies.
Right, right.
I mean, all the babies.